All right, welcome back here on the Xfinity Sports Report, your Colorado high school connection. Again, going to switch gears from high school football, talk some high school basketball, bringing in Michael Cain from the United States Olympic Training Center, Director of Business Development. Thanks for coming in, Michael.
Thank you for having me.
Michael is one of the key cogs in bringing inaugural high school basketball tournament on the national level to the United States Training Center in Colorado Springs, called the City of Champions Holiday Classic, coming up on December 17th through the 19th at the USOTC. And Michael, first off, great idea. I know Colorado has kind of been looking for one of these national tournaments, bringing in some of the top kids, top teams in the nation. How did the idea come about?
Well, I'd love to say that it was my idea and take credit for it. I just get to be up here and talk about it. Two guys on my team, Cole McKeel, our tournament director, and Matt Stone, came up with the idea. Our training center, normally focuses on elite level, Olympic athletes, Team USA, the Dream Team. But we found a time in our schedule where our dorm rooms were open, our gyms were open, and we had to fill the space. And so Matt and Cole came and said, hey, there's a need for this. We could bring these high school kids. A lot of them, I mean, you got the list. These kids are going to be playing for Team USA one day. So the opportunity to bring them on site, give them that experience, of the Olympic feel, and at the same time play great high school competition. It was a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. I imagine when you reach out to teams and say, listen, this is going to be at the United States Olympic Training Center, that was probably a carrot that was dangling out there for a lot of these teams, saying, hey, we'll come, we're in.
We had great response teams. We got three defending state champions, Colorado, Kansas, and Arizona. Two of the top post-grad teams, IMG and South Kent, all were begging to come in and play. This is the only place in the world that they could do this, or at least in the United States. We have 3 training centers, but the Colorado Springs Training Center is the only one with basketball gyms. So really, it's the only place in the world that they could do it.
Yeah, some great high school basketball game coming up on December the 17th. Let's put up a graphic here to show you some of the post-grad teams. And Air Force Prep is going to be playing in that contest. Short drive for them. IMG Academy, of course, out of Bradenton, Florida. Just about everybody's heard of IMG, ranked 8th nationally. South Kent out of Connecticut, ranked 4th nationally. They have some incredible players on their team. And then Sunrise Christian out of Kansas. Meanwhile, on the high school side of things, as Michael just mentioned, Colorado Springs Christian. Of course, we know the Lions here on the Xfinity Sports Report, defending 3A state champs, #1 in the preseason poll in 3A. Gilbert Christian's ranked #2 in Division II in Arizona. Sunrise Christian in Wichita, also a defending state champ. And then IMG Academy, both Sunrise and IMG coming with 2 teams, one in the post-grad, one in high school. Explain to our viewers a little bit the difference between the post-grad and the high school teams.
Well, post-grad students are kids that have finished their high school eligibility, through 12th grade, and not quite ready to go on to that next level of college, maybe need to get some more credits, so they play what they call the post-grad level, and it's just kind of a primer to get ready for the next step, which would be NCAA ball.
Right, and I like the fact that you still do keep a local feel to it. Obviously, there's going to be some national caliber players coming into the training center, but you get Air Force Prep here, and you also get a school right there in Colorado Springs.
Sure. Well, in my position, I can't pick a favorite, but certainly being a Colorado Springs guy, I'd like the hometown. I'll probably be pulling for them. They'll be my favorite, but they're good. I mean, they can compete with those guys, and you only got to win one game, to move on. And there's nothing saying we haven't crowned a champion yet, so it's anybody's ball game.
It's going to be great high school basketball down there. Let's start taking a look at some of those highlights of some of the kids that are going to be out here now. Over 40 Division I players are going to be there. Guys that have committed or being recruited by Division I players. I think it kind of starts top of the list. Jonathan Isaac, #9 ranked player in the entire nation, going to Florida State, and he's a kid who is actually in the United States program.
Yeah, he's a stud. A lot of comparisons. People say he's the next Kevin Durant. Built the same, lanky, got a motor, and he spent some time in our complex. He was on our under-18 team for the national team, and he's a good one. Coach Leonard's got a good one going down to South Florida.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, staying in state. He's from IMG. Matt Moyer from South Kent. He is staying in the Northeast. He's going to go and play for Syracuse, ranked #54 of all the seniors in the nation. Then Mitch Lightfoot from Gilbert Christian in Arizona. He's going to Kansas, ranked the 132nd best player in the nation.
I got to catch up. I'm a Kansas grad, so I'm really excited to see Mitch come into town. And Coach Self's got a good one for him. Another good motor, 6'8" kid, built. And he could put on some more weight too. So we got some studs coming to play in this tournament. Come out and watch.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no question about that. And Lightfoot is a kid who I think actually grew up in the Kansas area,
yeah,
Kansas City area, and then ended up going down to Gilbert to play there at Gilbert Christian. Some of the other players, a few more that are juniors that are coming in. Tremont Waters from South Kent, again, Stanford, Duke, UConn, UNC among the players that are looking at him. You see Isaiah Jassy and then Tyler Foster, a couple of guys. Foster has committed to Georgetown, and you look at what this tournament brings. If there's a high school sports fan, high school basketball fan in the state of Colorado on the Front Range, I mean, you want to see some of the best in the nation. This is the place you want to be.
Absolutely, and you named all those schools: Georgetown, Kansas, Duke. It's unfortunate this tournament is going on during NCAA season, or all those coaches would be coming to watch themselves.
Right.
And trust me, they'll be watching the results of this tournament. But $5 per session to get in, I mean, you can't get that deal anywhere. And like you said, it's the top high school talent in the country. Yeah,
this is going to be the first year of the tournament, and obviously when you look at the United States training center, Olympic training center behind it, it makes it an attractive venue. What do you see going down the line, maybe year 2, year 3? You guys hope to keep this going?
No, absolutely. I think right now we're at 8 teams this year. I think we'd love to get to a point where maybe we double that and we're at 16 teams and get the top 5, top 10, all of those teams coming into play and just increase the notoriety. The great thing about this tournament, 100% of the money that we make off the tournament is being turned right back around into the training center. So it's truly supporting Team USA and the efforts of Olympic athletes, which is great. And like I said, a lot of these kids one day may be playing for Team USA, so that's exciting.
Absolutely. Again, great event, December 17th through the 19th down in Colorado Springs at the Olympic Training Center. Some of the top teams and top players in the nation. Michael, appreciate you coming on. Thanks so much.
Appreciate you having me. Thank you.
All right, that's Michael Cain from the United States Olympic Training Center. Again, great tournament, City of Champions Holiday Classic. We'll be back, get you right back into high school football. 4A, 5A semifinal highlights coming up next. Stay with us on the Xfinity Sports Report.